Hello, and welcome to the first test drive of Humble Lessons in Doodling with David Cohen, the boy with bad handwriting. This is an experiment, so bear with me, but I'm going to do a little drawing and talk for a couple minutes. Thanks. So, I'm going to draw the kind of thing I draw very often, which are birds. I like to draw birds. Birds feel very free to me, and they have a kind of expressive quality without really requiring, a great deal of detail. And I think when doodling, that's a very helpful idea. Doodling isn't necessarily like other drawing, because doodling is a little bit more about opening up yourself to what may flow from within and finds a way to express itself as it comes out through the pen. And so, obviously any type of drawing, it's helpful to have some skills and practice. But when you're trying to open up and let an idea flow out, something I don't know about, something simple and everyday like love, or something, about something in a conversation and an exchange between people that might speak to a relationship or a feeling, connection between people. These things, they don't necessarily need the type of detail and modeling and technical aspects of drawing that, are required when trying to capture a landscape or do a still life. It's more about a comfort and a willingness to see where the line takes you, because it'll often take you somewhere interesting if you let it. And it's in that exchange that we can find maybe a little surprise for ourselves, a little unexpected meaning that maybe is in our subconscious that's trying to get out. So, what we've done here is chatted a little and kind of put some characters and placeholders in here for some ideas. And, that's really all that you need, I think, to make something that's interesting and fun. It doesn't need to be overthought and overworked, although we often will take things that we do and overwork them, overcolor them, spend too much time trying to fix things that aren't necessarily mistakes. So I guess over the years I've learned to try to trust some of the mistakes, try not to overthink and overdo some of the things that get you into trouble. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like to work with markers, is markers are notoriously unforgiving. It's very hard to change something once it's down on the page with a marker. It's not impossible. There are tools and techniques for doing that. But generally speaking, marker's pretty permanent, and that's the point. To doodle in this way is to accept what comes on the page. And you might finesse it, you might turn something into something else that it didn't intend to be or start to be when you began. But sometimes those discoveries are just as interesting as what you might have done if you were exploring on your own and doing things 100% with intention. Don't let intention get in the way of expression, I guess, is the idea here. Because no matter what you do in any field, your skills will improve through practice. I mean, that's proven and true. keep practicing, keep working at things, and you'll get better at them. There's no surprises in that. But finding the kernel of expression that makes it meaningful for you, that doesn't always come through the practice. And sometimes the rote and the memorization is what suppresses our feeling of connection. So, I think as this journey begins and I start to share with you some more drawings and talk about them some more, maybe we can talk about some of those ideas too. And you find your own expressions and your own meaning in them. So, I think we're getting close to wrapping up this drawing. Maybe next time we'll talk a little bit more about ideas and characters and motifs. But for now, I just want to thank you for hanging out with me for a few minutes. And hope you enjoyed the little doodle. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.